Um, yeah, it's brutal. Just kind of in shock, and yeah, that's all I got.
What do you feel like put the Blue Jays in you guys this whole series?
I mean, they're a good club. They got good hitters. They didn't miss. I mean, everything they hit was on the barrel.
Do you think there was anything missing from this team?
I don't have anything for you right now. I mean, I'm sure there'll be a lot of sleepless nights thinking, tracking back and stuff like that. But I mean, right now I don't got anything for you.
For you, do you think the rest of the season?
I think same thing. A lot of work to be done.
Now that the season's over, how much did your shoulder actually bother you?
I don't know. I've had a really good relationship with training staff, and they trusted me. I trusted them, and we grinded the whole way. I mean, till today. So, I mean, I know I could have done a lot better.
Do you anticipate needing surgery on it?
I don't know. I mean, I anticipated playing another month and then reassessing then. So, nothing's. We're gonna circle back.
Just how hard is this right now?
Yeah, it's brutal. There's no. I mean. I got nothing.
How tough is this?
Yeah, very tough. You never want to see the season end without a win. So, yeah, it's really tough. I think as a whole, it's a little shocking. I know we were down 2-0, but didn't feel like we really were in that spot.
Austin, what do you think was the biggest difference between you guys and Toronto?
I mean, they hit the crap out of the ball. They didn't miss, and they took advantage of every free base we gave them. And when they had guys in scoring position, they got them in.
What were the challenges today, I guess, of facing the 8 relievers they put out there?
I don't know if it was a challenge, but they did a good job of making pitches when they needed to. We had some good opportunities, and they made pitches and got outs, and they turned their bullpen over, and we didn't get the job done.
How would you describe your season overall?
I don't know yet. Yeah, too soon. Gotta take some time.
What did you see from Cam today?
I thought he was good. He got deep into the game, held off some tough innings from them, and I wouldn't say it was his sharpest day, but he worked through that, and gave us a good opportunity to win the game.
This is about free agents in this room. Does that make this a little bit more painful?
Yeah, definitely. It's tough. Like this is the last time that this group's going to be in the same room together. And anytime you have such great veterans and, like you said, free agents that felt like a big part of the team, and not knowing where they're going to be next year, that's tough. So definitely makes it a lot harder. And there's some big heartbeats on this team that might not be here. So that's a tough pill to swallow.
Austin, what made that Blue Jays offense so good pretty much all year, but especially in this series?
They didn't miss, and they scored. Felt like every time they had a guy in scoring position, they did whatever they could to put the ball in play, and they were ready. They were on it from the first at bat. So it was impressive.
When people spoke after the game, what was the message to each other?
It was a lot up and down, but everyone's proud of each other, and it was a resilient group we had. We went through a lot, and got to this point with the opportunity to win in the end. So a lot of stuff like that.
What can you tell to those fans who were here day number 1 until the last day?
Just thank you. Thank you for coming out and supporting, and we're going to do everything we can to get back to here next year and continue to move forward.
Devin, how difficult is this to take, this loss tonight and the way things ended?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously disappointing, you know. I think everyone in this room came into today expecting to win tonight, you know, expecting to compete for a World Series this year. And at the end of the day, we fell short, you know. It's obviously disappointing we didn't reach our ultimate goal, but I would say that this was still a special year, you know. We had tied for the most wins in the league. You know, a lot of good stories from this year.
What's your take on your season? There was a lot of great outings in there, a couple rough ones, but how do you sum up your season?
I think overall it was pretty good, you know, to be honest. At the end of the day, I think it was along the lines with what I've done in the past, outside of a few blow-up games. But yeah, I feel like I contributed, you know. At the end of the day, there were more good ones than bad ones, obviously. But yeah, overall it was solid.
For you personally, what was it like to be a Yankee?
At first, it was a challenge, you know. But I've grown to love being here, you know. I love this city. I love taking the train to the field every day. Yeah, I really enjoyed my experience here.
Do you feel like this is a place that you potentially want to be back?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely open to that, you know. It takes two parties for that, but yeah, I would definitely be open to that.
Were you surprised how much you liked it here?
Surprised? No. I mean, it's New York City, you know. I'm a city guy, you know. It's not surprising, you know. There's a lot to like about this city, but it took me some time to adjust for sure.
Wherever you end up, would you like to be closing again? I know you had a lot of success in Milwaukee and at times this year too. Bednar took over at the end of the season. He's going to be back for sure. But when you decide what you want to do, how important is closing again to you?
It's a factor, you know. I don't know. I can't really answer that right now. I feel like it depends on the scenario, you know. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
You mentioned it being a challenge for you being here early in the year. What made it stop being a challenge, and at what point did you stop feeling that way?
It's just an adjustment, you know. I played in the smallest market in the league to the biggest market in the league. I drove to the field every day versus, you know, it took me 10 minutes to get there in Milwaukee. Like, there's just a lot of life stuff that it's an adjustment, you know. And I mean, having never played here, you know, I got here a day before the season started and then had to, like, figure out my routine, you know, kind of on the fly, and just things like that. Like, just this right here, the number of people that want to talk to you, you know, it was different. But, you know, I feel like I adjusted pretty well.